My name is Kojo, and I come from a small village in Ghana called Nyame Bekiere. I never believed in witches or forest spirits, not really. But after what I saw with my own eyes, I can't say that anymore. This happened when I was just 16 years old. It changed everything in my life. Nyame Bekiere is deep in the forest. We grow our own food, raise animals, and fetch water from the river. Life was peaceful until the wicked hunter came. His name was Owusu, but the elders called him Oduro the Silent. He was tall, dark-skinned, and had cold eyes like a snake. No one knew where he came from. One day, he just showed up at the edge of the village with a sack full of dead animals and a rusty hunting gun. He said he wanted to stay with us and help provide food. The chief, being kind, allowed him to stay. At first, things were normal. He brought meat almost every day: antelope, bushrat, even wild boar. Everyone praised him. But soon, strange things started happening. One morning, the village woke up to find all the chickens dead, no blood, no feathers, just lifeless bodies, eyes wide open. Then 2 goats went missing. A few days later, a young boy named Kwaku disappeared while fetching firewood. The elders said maybe it was a leopard or some evil spirit from the forest. But I noticed something strange. Every time someone or something went missing, Owusu returned that same day with more meat than usual. He never said where he hunted, and no one dared to ask. One night, I couldn't sleep. I heard soft drumming far in the forest. It was a strange rhythm, like something calling. I decided to follow the sound. I grabbed my father's old lantern and walked slowly past the farms into the thick bush. My heart was beating fast, but something pulled me forward. After walking for nearly an hour, I saw a small fire glowing between the trees. I hid behind a tree and peeked. What I saw still gives me nightmares. Owusu was kneeling by the fire. Around him were strange carvings made from bones. He held a knife in one hand, and in the Otharagoda human leg, it looked fresh. Blood dripped into a black clay pot. He was chanting in a language I didn't understand, speaking to something I couldn't see. Behind him stood something tall, black, and thin like a tree. It had no face, but it moved, slowly, watching him. I wanted to run, but my feet froze. Then I stepped on a twig. Snap, asterisk. Owusu turned sharply. His eyes were glowing red, I swear. He sniffed the air like a dog. I ran. I ran through the bush like a madman. Branches cut my skin, thorns ripped my shirt, but I didn't stop. When I reached home, I didn't tell anyone. Who would believe me? The next day, the chief's daughter was gone. No one found her. The villagers cried and prayed, but I knew the truth. Owusu had taken her. I went to the priestess, Nana Abena, who lived near the river. She was very old and blind, but people said she could see things that no one else could. When I told her what I saw, she said, "The hunter is not a man. He made a deal with the forest spirit. He gives it blood, and in return, it gives him power. That's why he never misses a shot. That's why no animal runs from him." She told me what to do. She gave me a small charm made from kola nut, red cloth, and ash. She said to bury it under Owusu's hut when the moon was high. That night, I waited. I watched him leave with his gun. Then I snuck to his hut and dug a hole in the red earth. My hand shook as I buried the charm. The wind blew strong. I heard whispers in the trees. Owusu never came back. In the morning, the villagers found his hut empty. His gun was broken in 2. His sack was filled with human bones. That same day, it rained for the first time in months. The forest grew calm again. No more animals died. No more children vanished. Some say the forest took him. Some say he became one of the trees. But I know the truth. I saw what he really was. I saw what the forest wanted. Now I am the village's new hunter. I only hunt what I need. I never enter the forest after dark, and I never ever follow strange drumming. Because deep in the trees, something still waits. Something that remembers